Hey guys, so recently I've been doing throwbacks with my YouTube channel, and I've really enjoyed it. I like the nostalgia. So you know what? Here's another one. This was called Lunar Lander. Okay, let's begin by adding some coins to so that we can have some fuel. And let's go. All right, so we have this craft floating aimlessly right now up the top there, just moving left to right as you can probably see. And the aim of it is quite simple. You have to land this Lunar Lander craft that I'm currently pressing thrust on my Xbox controller. You have to land it on one of the flat surfaces down there. Yeah, and to do that, you have to use the left and right button. I think back then it would have been a joystick, and also use a thrust appropriately, so not too much, not too little, and you have to land ever so softly, otherwise it just totally explodes. Right, and the easier the landing, so the bigger the landing, the less points you get, and of course the other way around, the more narrow the landing is, the more points you get. But I'm just gonna start off by trying to land on the easy one. I just want to land. I'll be happy. Alright, so this one multiplies your points by 2, I think. And back then, points was everything. Back when this came out, back in the 80s. Actually, this game came out before I was born, so I think I went back a little too far with my nostalgia. This came out in 1979, before I was born. Yeah, so I'm not that old. Okay, can we ever so slowly? I can do this ever so slowly, ever so slowly. Yeah, oh, there we go. Congratulations, the Columbia has landed. Yeah, sometimes that changes. Sometimes it says the Eagle has landed. Probably it gives it other names as well. I don't know. But I've only seen Columbia and Eagle. Alright, let's do it again. This time I'm going to try and land on one of the more narrower surfaces. I'll try and land on the ×5 multipliers. Yeah, so there are a lot of numbers up the top there, but the only thing you have to really focus on is the fuel number up the top left there. And to add more fuel, just like every other arcade game back in the day, you had to add more money, which is what I'm going to do right now. But so I guess 9999 is the maximum amount of fuel you can have, 9,999. Alright, let's try and land this baby on this narrow surface. So apparently the moon had a lot of tall mountains. Let's do this. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, points was everything. These days, unlocking things is everything, but back then, points was like if you could have the highest points and have your initials come up on the opening screen of the game, you're like so cool. And I'm not even kidding. Going ever so slowly, you can do it. Oh, what? Yeah, the Eagle has landed. Let's do it one more time. Come on, yep, there we go. Alright, so what can I land on this time? I'll try to land on the 3 times one. Yeah, so to be honest, I never really got to play this when I was a kid, because I never really even saw it. I guess when I was old enough to go to the arcades, I guess this game wasn't around anymore. But I think this would make a good smartphone app if they haven't made one already. You know what? I'm gonna later on after this, I'm gonna do a search for a Lunar Lander on my smartphone, on my Samsung. Best phone out at the moment, Samsung Galaxy S4. Go out and get one. If you have an iPhone, get rid of it. It sucks. Get a Galaxy S4, really good. Yeah. But had I played this when I was a kid, I think you know what I'd be thinking. I would have been thinking, if I can land this Lunar Lander and get really good at it, I can send my results to NASA, and they're gonna turn me into an astronaut. Yeah, I'm gonna get really good at it. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't a very smart kid. Alright, let's do this. See if we can. Actually, I was supposed to land on that 3, wasn't I? Oh, man. You know what? That's one small step for man, one giant leap for holy.